Kilroy was here. It says. We can't go up? Can we take the cones? The mountain's closed. Oh, it's a sign from the top of the mountain. Oh, it's a sign from the top of the mountain. Oh, I get it. We gotta remember this game just won't stop with the puns.
This is it. The sign. Is this from the mountaintop?
Yep.
It's working. I can feel my skin tightening.
Okay.
You've saved me from this misery, young man. Take this evil potion away from me and dispose of it somewhere no one will ever find it. I'm off to find Grolf. Maybe he's waited all these years for me.
If he hasn't come back here for me.
Thank you, you dear boy. I must go now. Take care with the potion.
All right. Well, I know what to do with the potion.
You've done it. I'm beautiful again. But Ogre Man must find boy and go. Not many trees here will be easy. You are good, Mundane. Farewell. Chasm is southeast. Walk quickly. Avoid the beast.
Southeast. Okay. Southeast. That's this way. Oh, we did. You and Nada follow the directions given to you by the ogress and soon find yourself in an expansive flat plain. As promised, you see the dim outline of the gap chasm ahead. Emboldened by its sight, you both break into a run. You hear an increasingly loud buzzing sound approaching from the west. Then suddenly it flies within a feet of you.
Why do you approach the gap chasm, foolish Mundane and Naga princess? What certain magician?
I believe the dude's name is Humphrey.
Know him well. Well, at least you're headed in the right direction. Why do you seek Humphrey? A game? You'd attempt to cross the gap for a game?
Yeah, I suppose I would.
And this is all for what?
Are you flying or just badly drawn?
But I still don't understand why you're going to the gap. You did say you were headed that way, didn't you? Believe me, it's bad. A horrible dragon lives within the dread crevice. He'll kill you for sure. Not at all a pleasing prospect. I'm sure getting fried by a dragon isn't going to help you win your game. Well, I can see that you're eager to move on. So, I'll leave you with one final word of advice. Don't go into the chasm. There are 3 invisible bridges across it and a secret way around the area where it meets the sea.
Okay. Thanks, Deerfly. What a nerd. You hear a hissing coming from directly in front of you. Unseen, the creature manages to get within several feet of you. Oh man. It's a snake.
I want to die.
No thanks.
Then be careful, Mundane. The gap ahead contains a most foul reptilian beast.
Oh no, not another beast.
Avoid this creature at all costs. The bottom of the chasm ahead is littered with the bodies of foolish adventurers like yourself who paid the warnings no heed.
Man, they must have a lot of stuff down there.
Fool, impetuous fool. I'm not talking. Do you see my lips moving? Copperheads have a unique ability to communicate without speaking. No. As you will, foolish boy. I'd like to see you talk that Naga princess into descending into the dread gap. Then lie with the bones at the bottom of the gap, fool.
Powerful beast trots in the area, turns and faces you. It lowers its head as if it were preparing to charge and kicks the ground with its massive hooves. Is it gonna talk to me?
Stop! We've got some things we need to discuss.
Uh-huh.
You must speak to me about these important things. The weather, for example, has been very poor today. It must be approaching freezing, and the humidity is decidedly in the uncomfortable range. Oh, are you as interested in the weather as I am? Oh, yes, and the barometric pressure has been approaching unprecedented levels during the last few weeks. It's positively, absolutely uncanny. Of course not. Have you noticed the field mice population around here is diminishing significantly as of late? Oh, yeah. Did you say you wanted to talk about my family? Oh, well, Edna has been taken slightly ill all this week. She's having a cud disorder of mammoth proportions. And Benice thinks she's gonna have triplets. Just think of that. Have you thought about what you're going to be wearing this season? There's just so many decisions to make. I mean, were you thinking of cotton coordinates or maybe more traditional clothing? It's cool out here, isn't it? Have you been considering that? Why, yes, I am. How perceptive of you, Mundane. Anyway, Uncle Fred says that the house has been totally destroyed, and all his equipment has been ruined. I mean, it'll be quite a long time before he...
Shut up!
Very well, if that's the way you want it. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, what is the material your shirt is made of?
Whoops, I didn't mean to undo. Oh no, I undid that. Whoops. I meant to save and I hit undo. Oh no, we have to
Stop.
listen again.
You must. The web. Oh, of course. Oh, and been. Have you. What? Goodbye.
There we go. Yeah! You walk the chasm's edge and gaze down. With trepidation, you look at one of the bridges you were told about and are disappointed to find none. However, a steep natural stairway cut into the bottom into the wall appears to lead to the bottom. You reason there is probably a similar stairway on the opposite side. Eager to press on toward Humphrey, you motion for Nana to follow you. She folds her arms in front of her and stands still, slowly shaking her head. You sense that Nana is less than willing to accompany you into the chasm.
I certainly hope you don't expect me to follow you down there. The only thing dumber than hiking down into the gap chasm is to try and find a way around it. Not really, but there's no way I'm going to become dragon food for a game, even if this is the only route open to us. I'd rather spend some time looking for one of the bridges. Forget it, Doug. I'm not going down there.
Running out of choices, you consider braving the gap chasm alone. Just as you've made up your mind to do it, you hear the sound of an approaching party singing what must be a native folk song. As they round the bend, you immediately recognize Jenny, Sam, Kim, and Cyrus. Kim is cuter than you had recalled. She turns to you smiling and offers you her hand.
Hi, Doug. It's good to see you actually do believe in magic after all. What are you guys doing here?
I was just trying to convince Nana to come with me into the chasm.
Into the chasm? I'm not sure I'd be very keen on the idea myself. You know there's a fire-breathing dragon down there, don't you?
I know. But what are the chances of us meeting him in that huge chasm?
I don't know, but I wouldn't press my luck. What do you think, Jenny?
It's a tough decision. I'll bet Sammy could be of assistance here. What do you think, Sammy? What's the quickest way to Humphrey's castle?
Sammy Cat runs over to the natural stairway, sniffs the ground, and scampers a little way down, then looks at Jenny and meows.
Sammy seems to think the stairway is the quickest way across the chasm. That doesn't mean it's the safest route, but it's almost certainly the fastest.
At least the cat agrees with
He
me.
likes to be referred to as Sammy or Sammy Cat.
Oh, sorry, at least Sammy agrees with
He
me.
sure does. I think I'd pick that route for my mundane. I'm not sure I know of any other options available to us.
I don't know, Jenny. I really love Xanth and all, but I'd rather not take my chances with the dragon. He's got a pretty good batting average, I've read.
Okay, listen up. I've got a solution that might suit everyone reasonably well. If Nod and I were to switch mundanes, we'd all be in the company of like-minded individuals. Doug and I will take this route. Nada, Kim, and Cyrus could explore other alternatives. What do you think?
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me at all which mundane I must accompany, as long as I'm not expected to enter the gap chasm. This does seem to be a very opportune moment to rid myself of you. I won't assume responsibility for Kim, however, unless she herself wishes for this game adjustment to take place.
That's okay. I've read all about you, Nadanaga. I'll bet you'll be at least as good a companion as Jenny, but I still wish Doug would reconsider. It's very dangerous in the chasm, Doug. The Gap Dragon will flame you for sure.
Don't worry about me, Kim. It's what I want to do.
Well, good luck then. If we meet up again, we'll have to exchange stories of our different adventures in
I've
Xanth.
died before. I've died 6 times before. I'm fine. Having now agreed, Nada looks Kim and Cyrus while Jenny Elf stands at your side. Sammy Cat leads down the natural stairway far ahead. You know, Sammy Cat did kill us, like, first move of the game. So, you know, I don't know if I trust Sammy Cat, but we might as well try it. You and Jenny both wind up losing your footing. You slide down the gap walls for a long time, tumbling end over end, and eventually skid to a stop at the bottom. When you and Jenny stand and brush yourselves off, you notice a dragon lurking in the distance. He has definitely spotted you. But we got points for it. You're stuck at the bottom of the chasm. The dragon is approaching. Well, let's save his dragon, I guess. Let's use the sword on the dragon. No. I'm trying to talk to the dragon, but it's not working. Feed him the cat. Let's read about the dragon. I don't see anything about dragons. Well, we're dead.
Ouch! That looked like it smarted. Stanley was only doing his job, but you've lost the game as a result. I'm afraid you've...
What is it, Doug? Huh? Adult what? Never heard of it. Sure, I'm able to create a dream by singing a song. Any creatures in my vicinity are drawn into the dream, which I can influence to a limited degree. I'm also able to sense the basic nature of a dreamer's dreams. There's not much we can do about Stanley's steamer, but that cloud is King Cumulofractonimbus, the biggest bag of hot air in all of Xanth. Nimbus, Cumulofractonimbus. He thinks he's king of all of Xanth. He has a very unrealistic view of the world and doesn't hesitate to let you know all about it. He's stuck up, in love with himself, obsessed with everyone's opinion of him. One other thing, Doug. He has a vicious temper and can unleash a storm the likes of which you've never seen. He and Stanley Steamer have a long-standing dispute over control of the Gap Chasm. I'm almost afraid to ask, so I won't.
How do I talk to... Oh, it's the cloud there. Oh, okay.
How dare you address the king of the air, puny mundane? What? How dare you? What?
I bet you couldn't make it rain if your life depended on it. Okay.
How dare you address the king of the air, puny mundane?
We're insulting him.
What?
You're so tiny you couldn't fill a thimble with rain.
How dare you address the king of the air, puny mundane? What?
You wouldn't know precipitation if it hit you on the head. All right, talk to him again. We're gonna make it rain.
How dare you address the king of the air, puny mundane?
I think.
What?
You're a total wimp, unable to perform basic cloud functions. Enraged by your taunts and insults, Fracto lets loose with a snowstorm of unbelievable strength. In the vicinity of the massive gap dragon, the dragon opens his mouth to flame you, but the only thing that issues forth is white smoke. Now you've got both the King of Air and the gap dragon mad at you. Yeah, well.
Oh, Nada. I hope Dug is okay down there.
He is an impetuous child, Kim. I hope he breaks his leg.
How can you say that? I kind of like him.
Oh, you do you? Maybe you'd feel differently if you'd had to shepherd him halfway across Xanth.
But you were his companion.
That doesn't mean I had to like him.
You're just mad because he left you for another companion.
On the contrary, I couldn't be more relieved.
Excuse me, ladies. As interesting as you find the mundane boy to be, we still have to find our own way across the gap chasm. Ancient Mer legends tell of a hidden path that follows the edge of the chasm to the sea. If we can but find our way to the ocean, I will ferry you safely through the water around the edge of the gap.
From seemingly nowhere, you hear the sound of a flapping wings, and you soon find yourself being carried aloft by none other than the Chi Centaur. You thank him profusely for the timely rescue, and Jenny points out Humphrey's castle on the horizon. Meanwhile, at the chasm's edge...
The mundanes draw near the prize, Demon Xanth. Do not fear for your precious enchanted land. It is you who should be nervous, Demon Earth. I have every confidence that my mundane shall be victorious. Such foolish creatures, working so hard when neither of them knows what is at stake. But you must admire their ingenuity. They would make a good pair, these two, if they were not pitted against each other in this struggle. You are overly sentimental, Demon Xanth. It is a flaw in both you and the land that bears your name. But you may rest assured that I shall cure the land of this problem when I win the wager. You underestimate the power of sentiment, Demon Earth. Some forces are stronger even than magic. Soon you will see that this is true.
Demons. You're outside the lower gate of an imposing castle. Chi
Well, you've
sets
made
the
it
three of you
this
down.
castle, Dug. Now how are we going to get in? Hey, I'll I'll bet Sammy can help. Sammy, what is the most direct path through this gate?
Sammy can just walk through it. The outer walls of the castle are made of thick, impenetrable stone and capped with a treacherous metal intruder deterrence. Oh no! Why was Sammy...
Sammy?
What are you doing, cat? Oh, loose brick. Aha! Nailed it. I'm a genius. Oh my god. It's a drawbridge. We need to draw it. At this point, is it even moon logic? I don't know. You're standing before a solid closed oak door with a tiny closed door set into it. What if we go the other way? What's this way? Oh! There's a grate and a serpent. I'm guessing we can't get in the door. Oh, it's another grate and another serpent. Maybe it's the same serpent. I don't know.
Yeah, what is it? Who's asking?
We are. I mean, I am. Dug Mundane, sir.
We don't want any.
That's mean and cruel, and you should be ashamed for even thinking of poking an unarmed eye.
What is it this time? No, and we're really not interested.
Listen, we've traveled a long way and endured terrible trials to get here. I think we're entitled to see the magician of the house.
You can only see Humphrey if you get entry to this castle. And as you can see, this door not a way in. Any questions? Listen to me carefully and mark my words. For 1-2 gain final entrance to this castle, you must only listen to me. That is all.
It's a spider web. All right. Castle. You slam the jar down on the troublesome bug. The serpent yawns and stretches, rearranging his coils down the entire length of his body. He appears to slip off into a deep sleep. Okay. What? It's very punny. It's very, very, very punny. Like, it's so punny. Wait. Aha! We did it! What did I just get? What is this? A scale. Okay. Aha! It sounds like it farted. Quite the fart. It's very groan-worthy. Like, not to spoil it, but basically the entire game is a giant pun. You squeeze under the grate, cover, into the darkness below. There's a demon. Meanwhile, when Cyrus, Nana, and Kim arrived at the shore of the ocean, they met a beautiful mere woman named Mercy. She and Cyrus ferried the adventurers across the river, that skirted the edge of the gap. The two mere people fell instantly in love.
Oh, Cyrus, I know our love is no fluke.
Yes, Merci. From the moment I saw you, I was hooked.
The scales fell from my eyes.
I fell in over my head.
Sigh.
Yes, Myrrh.
Let's swim away together.
Good idea. Let's hightail it out of here.
See? See? That's 3 puns. Oh no. There's switches. And a creature. Flip them all. That's what you do when you find switches, right? The platform rumbles upward. You and Jenny are forced to crouch in it because of the intense vibration. The elevator comes to a stop within a small library or study. You hear the rustle of approaching feet from a hallway, and none other than good musician Humphrey steps into the room. Humphrey sits you on a bench before his narrow desk and eyes your party with keen interest. He yawns deeply, scratches an itch on top of his head, and resumes his study of you. After an extended period of silence, he begins his interrogation. And apparently his study is untidy.
And what may I do for you, Dug Mundane?
Hey, how do you know my name?
I know your name and much else concerning you, Dug, for I am a powerful magician. Currently the most powerful in all of Xanth.
Yeah, right. You are not. I don't believe you.
I know of all your travels in Xanth. I was aware of your trials in Isthmus Village, the dangers you encountered in the 5 regions, your defeat of Computer and the Gap Dragon. I've even known the exact time of your arrival here for some time.
Well, I didn't defeat the Gap Dragon, I just made it snow on him. Wow, I'm impressed.
I usually charge 1 year's service from anyone asking me a question. In your case, however, I will waive this fee, given the special circumstances. Ask away. First of all, it is no ordinary game. This game was constructed by 2 demons, powerful beings with little care for you and I. The purpose of this game is to settle an important dispute between them, one that will affect all things living and inanimate within Xanth. The stakes in this game are the existence of magic itself. If the demon named Earth wins, magic will perish from Xanth forever. If, however, the demon named Xanth should win, then magic will be preserved and Xanth, as you know it, will survive. You represent the interests of the demon Xanth. Should you fail in this game, magic will be lost to us forever.
Forever? That's a long time. Wait, if I fail? Oh.
Yes, although she does not know it. Earth has broken some rules of this game without the knowledge of Xanth. He has forced Naranaga to serve his will in winning the game prize.
So the entire future of Xanth is in my hands.
Precisely, Dug. You must claim the prize before Kim, or all of Xanth will be doomed, devoid of everything magical and good.
Well, to be fair, you have a vested interest in this situation. Humphrey, because you're the greatest magician here, and without magic, you'd be nothing.
Yes, you are, Dug. You have become a different person while you've been here. You have grown. You have learned to love that which you knew nothing about. You have grown stronger and wiser, learning from the land.
I guess you're right.
Ask away, but ask quickly, for the existence of magic is at stake.
Can you tell me about the sword?
The sword is an artifact of the ancient inhabitants of Xanth. It is one of 3 such swords known to exist in Xanth. This one's name is the Sword of Wisdom, for it conveys some measure of wisdom on its bearer once it has grown accustomed. How many jewels glow upon your sword, Doug?
87. Actually, just 5.
That's odd. The Sword of Wisdom supposedly has 6 stones. Perhaps you've not yet performed some important task required by the sword in order for it to convey wisdom upon you. Once activated with the 6 gems, the sword has a great power to repel and destroy evil.
Yeah, I guess that makes some kind of sense.
What else do you wish to know?
Do you have any what I should do now?
Find and claim the prize before Kim.
Well, duh.
It's not important, young man. What is important is that you reach it before Kim. She nears it as we speak. I know it to be in the gourd, hidden from general view. The gourd is a place not of this world. It lies beyond the boundaries of waking thought, through a door that only few may pass. Journeying into the gourd should not be undertaken lightly,
is it
for
like
hazards and nightmares beyond imagination lie there. This is why Xanth and Earth have placed the prize there. Only the most daring and most skillful adventurer may hope to survive it. This is your hour, Dug. You must enter the gourd and preserve the magic of Xanth. This is the bad news, I'm afraid. Kim arrived here several hours ago, and, under the rules of the game, I was obliged to tell her everything I'm telling you. I was, however, forbidden to tell her whose side she is representing in the game. She has already entered the gourd with her companion, and is now drawing near the prize.
How did she get here 2 hours before me? Like, seriously, how did that even happen? I took the shortest path. That's a lie. That's stupid.
One may only pass into the realm of the gourd by looking into the peephole of a hypnogourd, a common vegetable in Xanth.
A
Once a viewer
hypnogourd?
looks into the peephole, their body becomes transfixed.
All hail the
Only their
hypnogourd.
soul passes into that dark land.
All hail the hypnogourd.
Not a problem, Dug. While Kim and Nada had their own, I am pleased to aid you in the only way I can. Take these hypnogourds and good luck finding the prize.
Humphrey hands each of you a hypnogourd and gestures to the small room in the southeast. You walk into the room, find Nada and Kim seated on the side of the table, staring blankly into gourds similar to your own. You and Ginny take their place on the 2 empty chairs. Kick him! Kick him in the face! Smack her! Come on! They're transfixed! Oh man. Whatever. Oh, I am? Let's look in the hypnogourd. All hail the hypnogourd. The world dissolves around you and you feel a little nauseous. You feel as if you're in an endless fall, tumbling uncomfortably. The feeling inevitably subsides and the image of a dimly lit landscape becomes gradually visible. Why didn't we... Is it cheating? A path leads to your position. What? What's happening? Oh, it's the demons. I didn't get a chance to read the thing, though.
So, now the mundane boy knows he fights for you, Demon Xanth. That meddlesome Humphrey has interfered with the game. It doesn't matter that Dug knows Demon Earth. True, he may work a little harder to capture the prize, but unless Kim discovers she represents you and the elimination of magic, it is still a fair contest. You are a fool to pin your hopes on a boy who didn't even care about Xanth when the game started. Perhaps. But in the course of Dug's adventure, the land has brought out qualities in him that he didn't know he had. Dug has learned a lot, and he has Xanth to thank for it. He now realizes Xanth is a special place that is worth preserving. Well, the battle isn't over yet, Demon Xanth. My girl is still ahead of him, and that Naga princess isn't above trying a trick or two to make sure that Kim gets to the prize first.
Alright, well, I guess we go into the house. Zombie! Zombie! Stab it! Where'd my crowbar go? Oh, I have a lock pick right here. You fish the lock pick around the hook and incredibly it opens. There we go. We did it. You cautiously descend in the plain dark cellar here, and the dark cellar the cellar door slams shut behind you. Oh no! Here's something pacing around up here. It doesn't seem like a hot idea. Maggots, dead bat, stairs, skeleton. There's a key in his hand. Take the key. All right, we have a key now. Oh, you dip your finger in it and determine it to be blood. We got some twine. Maggots. Okay. Ah, we did it. We did it. Ski mask. All right, well, I think that's all we can do. There's a corpse, apparently. A decaying corpse, an ice pick. Okay, I guess we don't need any of it. You climb the cellar stairs and arrive at a landing. You're standing on the first floor landing. The cellar door is behind you and a stairway leading to the north. And there's a lever. Oh, is it super heavy fun slide? Parallel processing and you scan it quickly and replace it. Earth. Why is it screaming when I do anything? It is Super Happy Fun Slide. What do you know? Look, Super Happy Fun Slide. Wow. I was not wrong. Ah, that'll keep the lever. So it doesn't flip. So let's go up the stairs now. You run up the stairs, praying the twine will hold. You see Nada Naga crouching on the floor above you. She looks extremely angry at you.
You cannot win the game now, Dug Mundane. The prize is nearly within our grasp.
There's a lot more at stake in this game than you know.
Silence, stupid mundane. Enjoy magic while you can.
Don't worry, Doug. We can still beat them to the
Wait,
prize.
she knows. I don't know, Jenny. They're up there and we're down here.
Trust me, we have a little time. I think getting into the attic should be our primary goal. Let's go.
Alright, save. 29. Nada is mean. Press button to open trapdoor. You press the red button and the trapdoor in the exact spot you're standing opens quickly.
Ouch, that hurt.
I'm sorry, I thought the button opened the attic trapdoor.
It was an honest mistake. Now how are we going to get out of this place?
I don't know, I see a thing here. And close to the pain be gone. Okay, I know what we do with this. You pull the 5th book. It's entitled Pattern Recognition. You scan it quickly and replace it. The 1st book, Rule-Based Decision-Making Systems. 2nd book. 3rd book. And it rotates. See, that's what I expected to happen. And now we're here, and then we use the pills on the pain. And then pain be gone, and then we take the cane. See? For some, I don't know, for whatever reason. We go up the stairs. We run up the stairs, praying the twine will hold. Then we use the cane on the hook to open the attic, and then we save as attic. Then we go up the stairs. What's this door? It's locked. Fumble around the skeleton in the lock, but it's evidently a key for some other door. We go up the stairs. Ooh, music changed. A giant red gem emerges from within the hilt of the sword and glows silent and glows slightly. Hey, we got our 6 things. The attic is huge but relatively empty. On the opposite wall, you see Nada Naga in her Naga form, with Kim on her back, reaching toward a shining goblet, which you decide must be the prize you've been striving for. Fear grasps you as you realize how close Kim has got to winning the game. If there's a way of preserving magic, you only have seconds to act. You hold the sword out toward Tim, but she doesn't seem to be interested. Kim's hand is closing in on the prize. Kim takes the prize from his shelf. The entire attic blurs. Okay, we get a You wake up in your bedroom shaken but unharmed. Kim apparently won the game, and in the process purged Xanth of all magic, including the game. Slightly depressed, you stand up, dust yourself off, and proceed on with your incredibly mundane existence. I guess that's the bad ending. What's the good ending? With a certainty beyond certainty you can't imagine yourself, you hurled the bejeweled sword you've carried through Xanth directly at the prize, intending to destroy it before Kim could claim it. Hurls end over end towards the prize, narrowly missing Kim and Nada. The sword strikes the prize sidelong, pushing them towards the octagonal window. The window shatters, glass flying everywhere. Magically, none rains down on either Nada or Kim. Magic evidently still exist within Xanth. Perhaps Kim will recognize this and forgive you. Do we win? Relieved, you settle to the floor, somewhat drained, but also somewhat proud of your selflessness and the defeating the malevolent demon named Earth. You wonder what could have possibly happened now that neither you nor Kim has won the game. Kim wanders toward you with an incredulous look on her face. Nada fumes beneath the broken window. The room blurs as if invaded by fog. Poof! You find yourself back in your room, confident in the knowledge that you preserved magic in a place you previously hadn't even believed in. You feel relieved, but somewhat empty. What's going on? What's going to happen to Nada, or Jenny, or Kim? Oh, wait. We're back here. Okay, it's a faint over. Okay. Phone's ringing.
Doug, is that you?
Yeah, this is Doug. Who's this?
There's a chance that I've got the wrong Doug, but I mean, my name's Kim. Do you?
Hey, Kim! I recognize you voice. But how do you know me?
I hear you believe in magic.
Okay. You have amassed 978 of 1,000 points, giving you the rank of True Believer! We beat the game! We did it! And this apparently is the ending.
Unfair! I demand a rematch! You shall not get one, Demon Earth. The contest is over and you have lost. Because I am the victor, I am matchless. And therefore, I have no more matches to give you. Please, Xanth, spare me your puns. The magic I can get used to, but the puns are too much to endure. Of course I can spare you some puns, Demon. I have plenty to spare. On this subject, you need not despair. Stop! Stop! I cannot bear it any longer! Bear it? Why, I have barely begun. Now that I have you over a barrel, there is no barrier to the barrage of embarrassing and barefaced puns I can make. As one of my forebears, Baron Robert von Flaubert, used to say, "Aye!"
Somebody doesn't like puns. That was a weird asking.
It looks like the only route available to us is into the mountain cavern.
We do not want to get her in a giggly mood.
Oh, good. Oh, we got some outtakes!
Why don't we at least try to fix it?
One more time. Not a one-on-one.
outtakes.
Are you getting this?
Yeah, it's like a volcano or something.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Headman 39, take 2.
Hello, mundane screen and beautiful Naga princess.
But it is princess, right?
Princess.
Princess.
Did I really win? Not really.
No, it's princess.
You said make it say princess.
It's fine. Either way is fine. I can care less.
That's what he said, didn't he?
That's what he said.
Make it say, make it say.
You know, I hate you all equivalently right now. Let's do a really more high-pitched, silly version of this. 329, take 2.
Good, Dougie.
How do you know he's a he?
Jenny 70, take 1.
I don't know. I just felt like he.
You just felt like Jenny 70, take 2.
I was wondering whether we pronounced it differently since it was spelled D-U-G. I thought maybe it was Dug. Dug.
Demon cutscene 5, take 1.
The meddlesome Humphrey has interfered with the game.
May I have a restart?
Sure, why not? Meddlesome Humphrey has interfered with the game. It doesn't matter.
Restart again, please. It sounds good. It's just that the game was really way up above everything else.
I yelled it.
Yeah,
I
don't
was
yell.
so excited.
It's not nice to yell.
Take this evil potion away from me and dispose of it somewhere no one will ever find it.
Oh no, it's wearing off. She's turning back into Ma. A loaded hot dog bun. Now I've heard everything. Not a 195, take 1.
Can you think of a way of convincing that hound that you mean business?
What? Not a 195, take 2.
I'm not laughing.
Don't start. I'm sure there's something lying around nearby that could serve quite adequate.
It's okay, I heard something there too.
Was that a mouth noise?
You got rodents in here too?
I'm not laughing at this. The puns were better than this.
Shake her.
I think we should tickle Lois. Does that mean we can kiss now?
Absolutely not.
You didn't even let me slay.
Sorry.
He wasn't really saying that, Lois. It's the line.
Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. I really thought you meant it.
Autonomic reflex.
Does this one try?
No.
No.
I like it the way you read it.
Rolling.
Okay.
Without the bird. Not a 101, take 3.
Adequate containers for the foul mixture you brewed. You've brewed. I can do this.
Again, it's my fault. Not that I wrote the damn shit. Not a 47, take 1.
Maybe
How many
you could
books
open
are
the
in this
door and
series,
see
by the
what's
way?
behind it.
Perfect.
Looks like there's a lot.
Did my stomach go up in your ear?
Headman 51, take 1.
I recognize that. But why on Xanth are you handing it to me?
And that's it for the Headman.
And that's it for the Headman.
You've escaped a terrible danger, Doug.
Books.
But I fear that I must...
There are 47 books? 47 books.
It wasn't even that funny.
Well, there will be 47 books. It looks like this one was supposed to apparently releasing about a book or two a year. Looks like about a book a year, actually. It's a lot of writing.
Okay. I'm ready.
Why? There's 48 books slated to be released, so it's just it looks like the 48th doesn't have a date. The first one was released in 1977. So this book series is basically as old as me. That's crazy. And this game came out in 1993, so it would have been after the... Oh, it was based on the 1993 book Demons Don't Dream, with the main character of Doug. Okay. And apparently they share a storyline. So basically this book and the game kind of came out together, it seems like.